Deja.
Uy. Ha reventado la villa entera, tú.
Doña Ana ahora mismo.
Andalusia raised the emergency level due to flooding in Malaga and Cádiz, where Francis is expected to bring up to 100 liters of rain in 12 hours. Councilor Antonio Sanz advised against crossing flooded areas or traveling through areas near rivers or waterways. Hurricane Francis triggered an orange rain alert for Cádiz and Málaga this Sunday. The Andalusian regional government activated Operational Situation 1 of the emergency phase on Sunday, January 4, at 7:49 a.m., due to the risk of flooding in these autonomous communities. This phase has a 5-level scale, ranging from pre-emergency to level 4. This decision was made because weather forecasts predicted heavy rains associated with Hurricane Francis, which have already severely affected several beaches and seaside promenades, such as the one in Malaga and Cádiz, which was devastated last Saturday in the town of Almont, Huelva province. The Minister of Health, Presidency and Emergencies of the Andalusian Regional Government, Antonio Sanz, reported that in response to the orange and yellow warnings issued by the State Meteorological Agency, AMET, due to the impact of Hurricane Francis, the flood risk plan has been raised to phase 1 of the state of emergency. Heavy rain is expected in the provinces of Cádiz and Málaga, which have been under an orange weather warning since Sunday. Up to 100 liters per square meter are expected to fall in both provinces within 12 hours and 30 liters per square meter in 1 hour. The warning is in effect until 6 o'clock p.m. in the Sol and Guadalhorce regions. The heaviest rainfall is expected in the western part of the region, and until 9 o'clock p.m. in the Strait of Gibraltar. In addition, AEMET, Spanish State Meteorological Agency, has issued a yellow warning for rain in eastern Almeria.
Uy. Ha reventado la villa entera, tú. Ha reventado la villa entera, tú. El banco de madera, tú. La villa entera reventada. Uy.
The emergency phase is declared in response to phenomena that cause potential or actual damage, or when the plan management deems it necessary. Its activation triggers the implementation of the necessary measures for the assistance and protection of people and property. Operational Situation 1 encompasses emergencies that can be managed using the usual resources available to the Andalusian regional government, or with ad hoc support from resources whose mobilization does not require specific coordination by the central bodies of the National Civil Protection System, as detailed by the ministry in a press release. Until now, the plan has been in the pre-emergency phase, Operational Situation 0, since December 24 due to significant hazardous weather warnings and related incidents in the region, particularly in Malaga. Cumulative rainfall of 100 liters per square meter is expected in the next 12 hours in the Sol and Guadalhorce areas of Malaga and in the Malaga Strait. In a message shared on social media, Antonio Sanz urged the public to remain vigilant and to follow the advice of the Andalusian Emergency Service 112, which saves lives. He also stressed the importance of avoiding crossing flooded areas or walking near rivers or waterways. So far, Hurricane Francis has caused damage along the coast of Huelva, particularly on Malaga Beach, where the storm has severely damaged the promenade, although there have been no reports of injuries. The Andalusian Disaster Management Agency has advised the public to follow the instructions of emergency services and avoid the area, which has been cordoned off to prevent risks. Firefighters have evacuated and marked the affected areas. In the province of Huelva, a tree fell on the 483 highway. Flooded houses and garages. Throughout the night and early morning, more than 20 incidents were attended to, mostly concentrated in the municipalities of Algeciras and Cádiz, where around 15 calls were responded to, mostly related to flooding in homes and garages and standing water on public roads, which left several vehicles stranded, with no recorded personal injuries and no occupants requiring rescue. In the province of Malaga, there have been a few isolated incidents in Igualeja, the capital, and Megas. In Megas, a vehicle became stuck in a riverbed, but the passengers managed to get out on their own, and emergency services were not required. In addition to the orange warning, the State Meteorological Agency also maintained a yellow warning for rain along the coast, in Grazalema and the countryside of Cádiz, and in the Ronda area of Malaga.
Lo ha superado y encima ha hecho aquí como una gran presa. ¡Qué barbaridad! The Minister of Health, Presidency, and Emergencies of the Andalusian Regional Government, Antonio Sanz, reported that, in response to the orange and yellow warnings issued by the State Meteorological Agency, AMET, due to the impact of Hurricane Francis, the flood risk plan has been raised to phase 1 of the state of emergency.